The next thing I want us to look at is domains. Now, we did do some settings on domains in the WHMCS general settings, but this is how we are going to add domain search features in your application. Now, if you look here, we have a number of domain TLDs, the domain extensions that we have here, .com, .net, .org, and .base, as well as .info, and then the individual pricing that we will have on these domains. Now, what we're going to look at is how to set this domain pricing. Now, the very beginning of the video, we just set these prices to $16, and that's how come it has been applied. But in this case, we are going to look at how to assign individual prices on this domain based on your domain reseller that you are going to be choosing in later parts of the video. So what we are going to do is, if a user visits your application and just type in any domain, in this case, I'm using the example of bigjoecollections.com, and click on search. All right. The application handles the whole process, checks to see if that domain is available, and the users can add to cart and checkout. Now, don't worry about this. It just shows that you are not buying any hosting at this point, and you can click here if you want to purchase hosting. Let's go ahead and click on continue. And I also spoke about the fact that you can add domain extensions or domain add-ons, which are like DNS management. If the person wants to enable ID protections on their domain, they can, you as the administrator can add those options here and price them such that the individual can add it. Now, right here is just the domain, but if you had enabled DNS management as well as ID protections, those will also be available when the user is registering the domain, and then they can add all those things and then check out. Okay, so what we are going to do is return to our WHMCS software and just carry out that process. So return to your WHMCS homepage, navigate to System Settings. I'm just going to log in. This will happen from time to time if you have been inactive for a while. Okay, so right here in System Settings, go ahead and click on type in domains, and then you have domain pricing. Click on domain pricing, and right here you have your domain TLDs. Okay, go ahead and click on this bulb icon, okay, to spotlight these domains. All right, now that we have these domains spotlighted, enable DNS management, email forwarding, ID protection, and EP code. Now leave this EPP code checked. Now this is to ensure that your users can perform all of the domain transfers if they have to transfer their domain from one hosting provider to another. So make sure that this is checked. So these are all part of domain name policies. So make sure these are checked. Go ahead and check domain DNS management on all your domains. I'm just going to do that. And then as well as email forwarding. So just check email forwarding, DNS management, and ID protections. Now this is different from the add-ons, the domain add-ons. So for every extension, if you want to enable DNS management, email forwarding, or ID protection on them, you need this checked as well. Okay. Now the next thing is how to price the individual domains. So if you click on pricing, now you have the option to price this domain. So you enable the pricing for this domain for both the registration, transfer, and renewal. So right now we have the registration fee. Go ahead and click on that of the transfer and then the renewal. So these are the checkbox for you entering the values for the individual sections. So just go ahead and click. So in this case, registration is $16. If you are transferring, is the same amount, and if you are renewing, is the same amount. Now, if you want users to be able to buy domain for 2 years straight, so you can go ahead and check this and then enter the price. So if you are selling it at $32 for a year, you can just, so it's $16 for a year. If you are doing that for 2 years, that will be times 2, that will be $32. Okay, and this will apply to all the domains. So you can go ahead and do that for all the domains so that we don't prolong this video, and go ahead and click on save changes. Okay, now we can return to our WHMCS, and let's price .NET differently so you can see how this takes effect. So let's go to .NET and let's give this a $17 price for registration, and then 17 here for renewal. We want to do it at 17, and in this case I don't want people to buy the .NET domain for 2 years, so we just leave it as it is, and then anytime it expires, your users would have to order a domain every year. Okay, and let's save changes. Now if we return here to, let's say, register a new domain, and you can see, because we've spotlighted those domains, you can see that we have them here, and now they are different prices. So this is going at 16 and this goes at $17. Okay, and if you come in here to the list, you should still have them here. Okay, let's return to our WHMCS software, and if you want to add a domain, let's say it's not available here, you just want to add it. Okay, so let's look at how you can add domains to your already existing domain TLDs. So if you want to include a domain, go ahead and click on this, and then let's say you want to add this domain right here, .us. So go ahead and click on that, and you can just enable DNS management, email forwarding, and ID protection, as well as the EPP code on this domain, and go ahead and click on save changes. Now this domain TLD gets added to the list right here. Okay, and once you are done with that, you can just go ahead and enable that of DNS management, which should be $5. You can price it whatever amount you want, just an extra way for you to earn some money on the side, because your users registry may want to protect their personal information from the public, so they will purchase ID protection, and then you make some money by enabling ID protections on their domains. Okay, once you are done and you have saved the changes, return to the page right here, and then you should have this added. Now you've seen that we haven't added a price to this .us domain TLD, so let's just go ahead and do that. So click on pricing and just give this, and give your .us domain TLD a price. Okay, so I'm going to sell this at $20. Now these prices will depend on your domain reseller, so don't worry, this is just for the purpose of the tutorial, and go ahead and click on save changes. Okay, so now let's return to our home page and let's refresh, and there we have our .us domain right here at a 1-year price of $20. Okay, and then if you want to add a 2-year pricing, you can do that as well. Now let's make sure that we spotlight this domain as well, and so once you spotlight, you see that it's the domain TLDs have been spotlighted. That is, those that have been spotlighted are listed here, and save the changes again. All right, so once we are done, let's go ahead and click on here, and let's order our Big Joe collections domain again. So click on search, and right here it's available. Now add to cart and checkout. So on checkout, now you have the options of adding these domain add-ons to your package. Okay, so your users who will be visiting your application will have the options to add these domain add-ons to their package. So we have $5, we have for $5 for ID protections, email forwarding, and DNS management. So I'm just going to go ahead and check this and check that as well, and right here click on continue, and all of those prices will be added to your domain that you are purchasing. Okay, now when you are ordering, when an individual is ordering hosting, we spoke about how to add coupon codes, where they will use a coupon code to get some commission of hosting, but usually domain name and DNS management or ID protections do not affiliate links or commission codes do not apply to these extensions and domain names. Okay, it will only apply to your web hosting package depending on the period the person is purchasing for, and then you can go ahead and check out. Okay, so this is how this will work. So this is about it on creating domain names or adding other domain extensions to your web hosting business, enabling a domain add-ons on your web hosting packages, and then saving. Okay, so next we will proceed with the rest of the video. I hope you enjoyed it.